Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel SS Analysis. First of all, I would like to tell you that if you are watching this video first time, subscribe my channel to see my more upcoming videos on analysis of different commodities and equity indices. And second important thing is to watch this video till its end to understand this thoroughly to take your decision. Your one like will motivate me to be regular in working more hard for you. WTI Crude Oil Futures continued to remain volatile during the last two trading sessions of the week despite the outcome of news of a near 6 million barrel weekly build-up in US crude oil stockpiles a day earlier. Crude bulls were looking too aggressive since the bullish consolidation after inventory announcement till the weekly closing, which looks evident enough for a strong upward move in WTI Crude Oil Futures during the upcoming week. So friends, this is a daily chart of WTI Crude Oil Futures where I have constructed my expected trading zones and opening levels for the WTI Crude Oil Futures amid the changing scenario of oil politics, and while there is an OPEC Plus preliminary meeting this weekend where the Saudis, Emirates and other price hawks are likely to make an early push for an extension of production cuts ahead of more important June 25th sitting, the unresolved US-China trade war and its unknowns still hang over the long-term fate, and the so-called choke of Iranian and Venezuelan oil through US sanctions continues playing out in unbelievable slow motion to the extent many have come to accept them a dynamic that could be reversed anytime, even by Washington itself, if the right political will is there. Let us start the day to analyze the movements of WTI Crude Oil Futures in different time frames. Here my expected trading zones for WTI Crude Oil Futures where I find that during the upcoming week the WTI Crude Oil Futures may test the levels of $70 because currently I find that the bullish engulfing before the weekly closing is evident enough for a sharp upward move up to the level of $70 during the upcoming week. So friends, now let us see this chart in a 4-hour time frame before proceeding further. So friends, this is my expected trading zone in a 4-hour time frame where I find that the WTI Crude Oil Futures are trying to sustain above the 200 days moving average, where a gap up opening at the levels of the 64.38 on the first trading session of the upcoming week will result in sharp upward moves in WTI Crude Oil Futures, where the WTI Crude Oil Futures will find first resistance at the level of the 66.47, but a sustainable move above this level will result in a sharp upward move up to the levels of $69.69, where the WTI Crude Oil Futures will find their second resistance, and no doubt that the sustainable move above this level will definitely encourage crude bulls to test the level of $71 during the upcoming week. So friends, on the downward side I find that if the WTI Crude Oil Futures find an opening at the same levels where they closed on the last trading session of the previous week, we will see the WTI Crude Oil Futures to make repeated attempts to cross the levels of $63.63 to sustain above the levels of $63.63 will result in sharp upward moves up to the level of $67, where I find that a sustainable move above this line, which is currently at the level of $66.42, will result in a sharp upward move up to the level of $70 during the upcoming week. On the downside, my get down zone will be this zone at the level of $61.61, where I find an opening will invite crude bulls to go wrong from these levels for their immediate target up to the level of the 64.79. My stop loss level will be at the level of the 60, where I find that the WTI Crude Oil Futures will find a good support at the level of the 66.60, where a thick presence of crude bulls will come forward to take long position in WTI Crude Oil Futures for an immediate target of $66.66. Therefore, I find that during the upcoming week, WTI Crude Oil Futures will find strong upward moves. On the other hand, no major developments at the tariff trade war front will encourage. So friends, be ready to see an action in WTI Crude Oil Futures. Now let us see these expected trading zones in an hourly chart. These will be my expected trading opening zones. This will be my gap up zone, where I find that a sustainable move in WTI Crude Oil Futures before the weekly closing, which looks evident enough for a gap up opening above the level of the 64, will confirm the continuity of an uptrend in WTI Crude Oil Futures, where the WTI Crude Oil Futures will find their immediate resistance at the level of the 69 before moving more upward. Therefore, my expected trading zones for the WTI Crude Oil Futures will be in bullish mode. Therefore, I find that the WTI Crude Oil Futures will remain steady during the upcoming week. Thank you friends, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to share this video with your more and more friends. Thank you.